So I was about one game off of Celestial on this account, and I probably could have gotten it if it gave me enough points off of this game, and it was really close. I told them to report it because he was throwing, like quite literally, he was throwing. So this enemy team, it doesn't show like what they did throughout it. Well, I mean it can here. As you can see, 3 supports. They had 3 support for over half the game, a long time. They only switched at the very end. And we switched to 3 supports, except we had a Rocket the whole time. He was Rocket the entire game. And you look over here, it says 50,000 healing. But you want to know, it means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. This is useless. This is a completely useless stat. Okay, this means nothing. The most assist, like, maybe, but most healing, no. 50,000, no. Only if this number is extremely low does it matter then. So, why he was throwing is because they had 3 support ults and we had 2. So the problem there is that when they use... When we use our 2 support ults, they still have 1 left. So we lose every single time. We do not win that because it doesn't matter if you get 6 amplifiers in one fight. It does not matter because that amplifier does not heal you. It is not a defensive ult, it is an offensive ult, and we were on defense in this round. So it did literally nothing. I tried for what I could. I got amazing eyes, 29 and 8. Only died 8 times. I'm doing damage. As you can see, just doing great, blocking, being a tank. We could have won this if you look at the scoreboard. We could have won. We clearly had the better team. We had the better stats. Our Hela was doing great. Me and the tank were taking up space. We were doing tank things. The healers were great, but we did not have a defensive ult, and that's what I tried to explain to him here. I tried to explain to him before, where I'm like, "Hey, are you a Rocket one-trick pony?" He pretends not to understand what I'm talking about. So I'm asking him blatantly, and he says heals. Yes, he admits being a one-trick pony for when he's healing with Rocket. He has almost 30,000 healing. That means nothing. And I'm down here. Your healing is irrelevant if they have more defensive ults. And he's wrong here. He says, I told him we need 3 defensive ults, and he said they didn't. They only switched the end. I don't, like, he says they didn't because they switched the end to 2 supports. I mean, he literally threw the game. Like, that's the main issue. That's the main issue. I probably could have gotten Celestial off of that game. This one gave me 25 points. I bet I could have gotten it off this game. But we lose because of this. I cannot stress enough how little meaning this has. And I'll explain more, is because in the game, it's a complicated, game back and forth where you need to make very key important decisions, and your support ult can change the game. So you can't really, let's say you have, it's near the final fight, near overtime, and your cloak accidentally ults, or maybe she ulted badly and did it when the fight was over, before the final fight. Now the problem with that is that now the Luna, let's say whatever, in that game, ulted well, and they don't have it anymore, and now your cloak doesn't have it anymore. Except the problem is the enemy team didn't get to use their support ult, their second support ult maybe, and they still have one. So they begin the final fight with a Luna ult, a cloak ult, invis. Say your mag misses the shot. It's a pretty hard one to hit. And you lose. You're going to lose that because they have a support ult. They're going to get constantly mega healed, and you won't be able to kill anything. It's those key decisions, and that's why it's important. You know, when you play support, you can't just kind of go brainless. You can't just not think. You need to understand, you know, just like a Psylocke, you need to understand what abilities have been used. You need to understand what alts have been used. You need to, most notably, understand when to use your alt. Do you use it for a DPS? Do you not need it? Is a Hela alting, but she can't really contest on the point and there's not a lot of people left, so maybe you should just line of sight it. Is a Star-Lord alting, but your Strange goes up and kills him? Is a Mag alting, but you have Bubble? You know, you need to understand these things and make quick decisions, because those are the things that change the game, that make you win. Those bring victory, not the 50,000 healing. Yes, it's a lot of healing, and it shows you did heal instead of do more damage, which he did barely any. So it's just it's so stressful, you know, when he's like, I don't even know what it is about Rocket. What's so good about him? What is it? He doesn't have this many fans in the movie, you know. He doesn't have this many like diehard fans when the Guardians of the Galaxies were coming out. So I really don't understand why these people are so obsessed with just one-tricking it. With just like, there's even people out there who are in like, who are making videos about like going to this rank or that rank and one-tricking Rocket. It's like, what? Why? Like, you're getting, this is literally getting boosted. Like, if you one-trick pony Rocket, you are literally getting boosted. Like, especially if you do no damage. Like, the guy, the no damage Rocket, I mean, he's boosted. You can't argue against me that he's not boosted because his impact in the game is so low. He is literally just a healer bot. And if you're going to have a second healer or maybe two more healers, well, these guys are the real champion. You're just there. You're getting boosted. You're just there because the two other supports are making your existence possible. You know, that's the difference with people of what people don't understand, is that these two healers are making you possible. The reason this worked is because these two people switched and went healer. And I was tank the whole time. I was Venom, so I couldn't like let Venom solo tank. So I mean, you know, that's it. Like, you just, this Rocket does not work. Jeff does not work. Mantis does not work. Their healing is too low. Their ults are too weak. And that's exactly the reason we lost. Because, yeah, he got a lot of amplifiers. Good on him. He was putting amplifiers down all the time. Does it matter? No, it didn't. It didn't matter. We would have gotten those kills regardless, 1 and 2. It was not healing us. Oh my god. I don't get it. You know, like, what is it about Rocket that is so like obsessive to one trick. Every Rocket player is obsessed with one tricking him. What's crazy too is that there's so many. I've had a Rocket in almost every single game I've played for like the past 2 weeks. I've had a like it was a Rocket, or a Jeff, like, but he is so prominent, and I don't understand it. I truly don't. Because it's just boosted. You have 0 kills, you're 0 and 10, 44 assists, yay! But it means nothing. Like these assists, like are hell. I don't even know what they are. And you know what the worst part is? He's gonna see these signs and think he did something. He's gonna see these signs and think I'm wrong. Because the game's telling you, hey, you did the most healing. Congratulations. Hey, you did the most assists. Good job. Hey, you did 50,000 healing. Wow, that's a lot. Good job. When in reality, he is the exact reason why we lost. This Hela, I'm not even joking when I say that in the slightest. Everyone played perfectly. It was a very long game. This was a 17-minute game. Everyone played super well. Even the enemy team did super well, but we did slightly better. This Hela was locked in, you know? Like 50% accuracy, 37,000 damage. Most KOs and dealt the most damage. And it's like these healers were doing great. Their support ults were on point. They ulted perfectly. No mess ups. No poorly timed ults. It's just that they had one more. They just had one more. And that's it. They just had one more support ult, so we do not win that team fight. And that's exactly what happened. It's just unbelievable. Because I'm asking him. I'm not flaming him. I'm asking him. I'm telling him, hey, we need a second defensive ult. We need more healing. And he just doesn't. And this is what I mean by boosted. You should understand that if you're about to hit Celestial. If you are about to hit Celestial, you should understand the importance of support ults and why you need to match triple healer with triple defensive ults. These people did. And that's what I'm saying. Boosted. You're boosted because you do not have the mentality, the knowledge of this rank. You do not have the understanding of everyone else in this rank. You do not belong here. You belong lower because your game sense, your game knowledge is not on par with the skill level of the people here. Your character that you one-trick pony is not on par with every other character's capabilities. We do not need an amplifier when a Hela ults. We do not need an amplifier when the Storm ults. We need a support ult. So, yeah, I mean, that's about it. Otherwise, I'd just be repeating myself. But yeah, I mean, I almost hit Celestial. Thankfully, I've hit Celestial on a different account. Thankfully. It's just that, you know, could hit it on this one. Could have went a little deeper into Celestial, which would have been nice. But, yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm at a loss for words at how boosted how boosted these Rocket one-trick ponies are and how they don't understand it. Like, I saw a video of this guy he was doing like, I don't know, rocket damage only or healing only. I forget. It was a new one though. It was a new one. And it's like, look, guy. Like I know you're having fun, but you're not. You don't belong in a high rank with that character. The only reason you're winning is because everyone else. You're getting carried. Like you're being carried. Like you're literally being carried. And you can't say otherwise. Like it's only 15 minutes so far, so I'll go in here. I'll show you the exact moment we needed support all. It was at the very end when everyone was fighting.
Wow, 4 in a row.
So I'm looking for an eye here. I'll show the eye.
Tandy needs help. Anyone willing to help?
I think the storm's gonna chase, but she doesn't. I contemplate going out there. Okay, I do. Go here. Eye everyone.
By the eye of Agamotto,
And that was great. And he pops the amp. This is what I mean. Why would you even pop this? We just killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in a second, and you pop the amp? First of all, why? Secondly, it's not doing anything.
Thank you. Was that truly your best?
Like this amplifier is the fight's over. It just ended. So we go into the other team fight. Okay. So there's support ults. We're gonna need to counter it. Here's our support ult. Our Invis woman died with ult. Do you know what could have saved us right here? If that rocket was Luna, if that rocket was Mantis, if that rocket was... Hell, I'd take Jeff because he could just eat him and move everyone away. I'd take Jeff. There's a ledge nearby. Maybe you can get there. Maybe maybe you can go through here. Maybe if you plant bubbles and you spit them out, you could make this. You can make this. You can. Hell, you can. And no, we have no Jeff, but we have Rocket, who is 95% to his amplifier that does nothing. So I'm going up to support because, well, we lose, but nothing else I can do. And Storm kills 3 of us. The Cloak used her ult, Invis died with ult, and let's see what even happened to the Invis here. The fucking squids. But Rocket's still alive right here. Let's say this is Luna. Let's say potentially this is Luna. You pop ult. You pop it. You see your support died? Pop it. Right there. Live. That Storm's gonna ult. You're probably gonna escape by a little close, but you're gonna live. Everyone's gonna live here. And then Invis Woman gets back and pops their ult. And we have a chance. and we lose. We lose. And I mean, just to show the receipts,
Wrath of the goddess!
they have triple support right there. Oh, come on, where is it? There it is. Triple support. They have Cloak, they have Luna, and they have Invis. And I'm standing
30
still
seconds
right now
before-
because I'm typing to him. I'm like, look, dude, your healing doesn't matter. We need that defensive ult. We only have 2. They have 3. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Spend 20 minutes, so I'll end it here with just that. It's a throw pick right now. With season 2, he is getting buffed, and his ultimate does heal you now, which is great. So it's not quite a throw pick, but right now in season 1, season 1.5, and season 0, it's a throw pick. I'm like, if you play Rocket, you are throwing, and if you win, it's because you got carried. Like, it's that simple. Because your impact on the game as it is going on is too low.